Hello people, welcome to Choco Millionaire. So in my previous video, I talked about how you can change your visitor's visa if you are already inside Canada to a student visa to get a study permit to study in Canada. I said it wasn't the easiest of things to do, but if you're on top of your knowledge or your information and you know what the requirements are, you can definitely change your visitor's visa to a study permit. Now, in that video, I also mentioned that I have been privileged to be in a position where some of our brothers and sisters who came here on a visitor's visa came to me, and by virtue of the information that I know, I was able to make it available to them. I didn't charge anybody a penny to help them with those services. In fact, I didn't do the applications even for them. All I did was to kind of point them to the right resources and the people that have what it takes to actually help them. And I'm happy to say that some of them, actually everybody that I know who came to me and have done it, they've all gotten their study permits approved. The most recent one is a Nigerian woman who got it within 3 weeks. The study permit was approved within 3 weeks. Now that video that I did there, I also mentioned that you can also find a short course. But the question is, where do I find a short course? How do I know this is a prerequisite? Which institutions? And what is even the cost? I am going to be talking about that. If you have also downloaded your AFS app, thank you for being part of the AFS family. And also thank you for supporting a brand that is truly Africa to the world. This is AFS. Money on your phone, on the AFS app. You can download it wherever you are, install the AFS app and send money to your loved ones all over the world. All right. Remember, when you use my promo code, which is actually displayed on the screen right now, you should be able to get a one-time $15 bonus just because you love Choco Millionaire and you enter Choco Millionaire in the promo code section. So please don't waste it. If you download it, please use the promo code. It is right there on the screen. CHORKOR. CHORKOR. That is the promo code. And if you use it, you'll get a one-time $15 bonus. If you're in Europe, you'll get a 15 euros equivalent of that. Just go ahead and use it if you're in US, USD, and all of that, right? Now, I also mentioned that I have AFS installed on my app. You guys really want to see it. I can actually show you my AFS, right here. I got my AFS app right here. Can you guys see that? That's my AFS app. So I'm going to open it right now for you guys to see. So this is a screen right now. This is my AFS app. Okay, you can see that. Now, under the list of countries where you can send from, I am currently in Canada, right? So let me go back again one more time I wanted to show you guys the list of countries you can send from and why this is a game changer, right? It's a big game changer. Now, look at it. Now, at the top, the app is loading to open. It's launching. Good. So right now, you can see that by default, it is currently set for Ghana. Now, what is the rate you're getting today, guys? If I decide to send to the flag at the corner there, which is Ghana, you can see it, Ghana, right there, because I'm from Ghana. Now, if I send 1 Canadian today, and you are in Ghana, you are receiving 9 Ghanaian cedis and 36 pesos. 9.36. I think this is an hey guys, those of you who have been using other apps, let me know how the rate is going so far. All right, but this is an amazing rate right there. Use the Choco Millionaire promo code and check it out. If you send 1 Canadian dollars, your people in Ghana or families in Ghana are going to be receiving 9.36. Amazing. What app are you using and how are they treating you? Send money to the mobile money account, send money to your friends, let them receive it straight in your bank accounts. And let me know what you think about AFS, all right? Let me know. You can hit the send button right now and then go. Now, I'm going to change the flag there from Ghana, okay? Let me change it right here to a bunch of different countries there. Now, you can see US right there. I told you guys you can actually send from Canada to US and US to Canada too. Through the AFS app, put it in the wallet, and then you get to move the funds how you want it. Now, guys, this is a confirmation of that for you. You can see Canada at the top, you can see US. So I want you guys to see whether it is actually possible for me to change it from here to US, that I want to send money to US. So I'm going to do that right now. United States, right here, you see the confirmation. If I send $1 and you're in US, you receive 0.74 USD, which is less than $1 there. You see that? So that's a confirmation there. The exchange rate is right there, live. You're seeing it. Click on the send now, boom, and you're good to go. All right, let me change that to another country where I have a lot of followers. So let me change that to Kenya right now. If I send 1 Kenyan shillings, you in Kenya, you are getting 115.49 Kenyan shillings. Let me know how this rate looks like for you. Go ahead and try AFS and lock in that $15 from using my promo code CHOCO as displayed on the screen right now. Now, if you're sending to Nigeria as well right now, $1 Canadian should give you 1,120.18 Nigerian naira. Do you see that? $1 Canadian will give you 1,120 Nigerian naira and 18 kobo. All right. Different countries, the rate is impressive. In my opinion, one of the best rates you can get out there today. Just go ahead and AFS will treat you good. If you're sending to Cameroon, if you're sending to Cameroon, look at it. $1 Canadian is giving you 458.8 Cameroonian CFA right there. Okay. And I could go on and just keep changing the countries. You can even send to Egypt. Egypt right there. If I select Egypt, $1 Canadian is giving you 22.43 Egyptian currency right there. And Pakistan is there. Cote d'Ivoire is also there. Please go ahead and try this app and send me the feedback. Let me know if you're having trouble as well. AFS is also available. Their support team is in place. They are ready to support you. Their contact details are actually on the screen right now. If you look for inquiries, you can actually send a message to them, and then they will reach out to you. +1587 856 0556, or you can simply shoot them an email at hello@afres.co. That's their email address, hello@afres.co. Go to the Play Store, go to the App Store, type AFS, and remember to type in CHOCO as the promo code for you to get a $15 promo code. If you get a $15 there, remember you have to send up to $50 in order to unlock that promo code there. And if you also share with your friends and they also download the app and then they use it and they send up to $150, your friends get $20 and you also get an automatic $20. So if you send it to as many friends of yours as possible and they all use it, voila. Remember I talked about what wallet. For me, the wallet is an interesting part of the app, okay? The wallet here, right here on the screen, guys, this is what I'm talking about, the wallet right here. You see? Where's my hand? Right here. That's the wallet right here. So this wallet right here is actually what allows you to kind of swap money and move money to your contacts. So long as you have the person's phone number, you can actually move the money to the person on the app. Yes, you heard me right. So if Yaya Harun, for example, has this app right now, Choco Millionaire, I can actually move money to Yaya's wallet right now. And Yaya has to just figure out how he wants to utilize the money. Think of it like that. Your wallet, your global wallet, right here on your AFS app, right? You can send it to your contact so long as you have the person's phone number. Boom. You can link the person up and send the money. So if you are from the US, you are thinking of how to move money to Canada here, please go and test this. Use it. Come back and give feedback. All right? If you're also in Canada trying to move money to the US, please download the AFS app and then let's see about that. All right? All right? You guys loving it? AFS right there. And the guys at AFS, thank you so much for making this possible. Tokbe. Oh my goodness. Great guy, Tokbe. I love what you guys are doing. I love what you guys have already done. And I know you guys will actually do a lot more for our people. You guys are working around the clock. You guys are working to actually make sure that you bring us some amazing content there, right? So this is the gentleman behind AFS. Okay, one of the co-founders here. Look at him right here. Our own brother, isn't it? Right? Temi Tokbe Alabi, co-founder and CEO AFS, software engineer. computer wizard. See how the guy can't use computer, can't solve problem. Africa, our problem, they big. I say the new generation of Africans will go solve the problem. Useless politicians. We'll solve the problem. You see how somebody can solve problem. You understand what I mean? You see what I mean? Technology will take face problem to go to boom money. Because our leaders, they have no clue how to run these economies of back there in Africa. They have no clue. We cannot do business within Africa. We can't move money within Africa easily. It's stressful. And if you carry the money on you and you cross the border too, bandits are waiting for you on the other side. You know what I mean? So give big up to this gentleman for me, man. Temi Tokpe Alabi, God bless you, for showing people that Africa can create solutions using fintech, using technological tools to actually solve problems. Those of you who are studying software engineering, to when you come out to make sure say we solve African problems, huh? God bless you. God bless you, Temi Tokpe Alabi. God richly bless you. Support this, not just because it's an African, but it solves serious problems we're facing. And I know, after talking to them, the kind of things the guys are doing, very soon you'll be able to move money just across. Because some of the things they've actually done, they haven't even launched it. When I talk to them behind the scene, I'm like, wow, I love what you guys are doing. They haven't even released it. I'm like, come on, this is the time for you to get on board. This is the time for you to get on board. For me, I'm all about Africans solving African problems. Nobody can better solve African problems better than we Africans. That is why when we see our brothers and sisters, putting forward or putting out there competitive products not just, we are not basically, me, I know they do that. And I don't just tell you to go and support something because it's by Africans. So if the thing no good, I don't go support them. Yes, that's my brand. If it's not good, I don't put my name on it. If the product ain't good, forget it. You're coming from Ghana, I ain't going to put it on my platform. If it's not good enough for me to use it, I ain't going to put it out there. This is good. It's dope. Proudly African on top of that. I see on the cake. You see what I mean? God bless you, Mr. Tokpe. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Now, back to the conversation now. How much will it cost? Guys, I have seen some schools offering a combination, what we call a combo, a combination of a short course or a prerequisite course linked to a full-time admission. And some of them run up to 4 months. Some of them even run up to 5 months. Some of them run up to 6 months. Some of them are less than that. For me, I'm all about budget. I'm all about budget. Now, I am not here to tell you not to go look for your own from your school. Maybe, if you've gotten an admission to a school and you are on a visitor's visa, especially if you are currently in a country, Canada, on a visitor's visa, and you secure an admission, you can have this conversation with the school to find out if they have a prerequisite course or a short course that you can actually do to help you change your status to a student visa holder. If they do, great. But what I really want you to analyze is the cost of that prerequisite. Some of them are not cheap. Some of them will be in excess of 4,000 Canadian dollars. Some of them 5,000 Canadian dollars. Some of them 3,000 Canadian dollars and stuff like that. I want you to spend your money wisely. Make sure the amount you spend on a prerequisite is not draining your entire pocket. All right. I have been fortunate to have some contacts out there in terms of some schools out there that I know are running some really competitive prerequisite programs or courses. Some of them are all short. Within a month, you are done. Most of them, within a month, you are done. Some of them, 1.5 months, 2 months, you're done. But it's short. You are not spending too much time. 4 weeks, boom, 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 you're done. All right? Now, the good news is that some of them are cheap. When I say cheap, it doesn't mean $0, $1. Cheap. Cheap compared to some of the other ones out there. We are not talking about $4,000, $5,000. Some of them are as low as 2,000 Canadian dollars. I'm not going to put out the names of these schools out there because I know many of you will abuse it. And because lately some of you have been putting me in trouble for abusing the information that I put there, I've become very wise. Those of you who see us in chamber, we will give it to you. And even that chamber, so when you come and see us in chamber or you contact us in chamber, we'll vet you to make sure you are ready. Because you are not going to waste my time. You are not going to waste the school's time. You are not going to waste nobody's time. So who do I think is eligible for a one? Somebody that really needs to change a visitor's visa to a study permit. I repeat, who should be going for these short courses? Somebody who thinks they've made a decision that they want to change from a visitor's visa to a study permit. You are the one who should actually be making a move for it. Number two, you ought to also have the financial resources to want to study in Canada. Remember, it's not just about going a short course to get a visa and going to sleep and sit down. No, you must go to the school. You must go to the school. Unless your immigration status changes from visitor to something else, you must be intending to go to the school. So if you come to me and I ask you who is going to finance your course and you are not able to tell me how you are going to do it, if you and I vibe on the side and you are not, I ain't going to give you nothing. No, you don't have the money to go to school. So why do you need a contact? What are you going to do with it? Think about it. If you don't have the money, you shouldn't be contacting nobody. You shouldn't go and waste somebody's time at the school when you don't have the money. Isn't it? So only those who really think they have the resources to actually go to the school. So, Choco, in short, what do you mean by the resources? Do you have at least that $2,000 to go and do the short course? Even if you don't have it, do you have a sponsor or a relative or somebody, generous person who is willing to pay for your short course for you? And some of the schools that I know, you may not even need to pay the entire $2,000. Some of them will let you pay a very small commitment fee, probably $500, whatever, and then to start the program. By the time you finished, you should have been able to pay within your 1 month or so. You should have been able to finish paying your balance on the $2,000 there. Now, when you finish the prerequisite, and you have the admission offer to now actually go ahead and apply for a study permit. At the level of the study permit, you actually need certain documents, your passport, your medicals, and what have you. You need to do your medicals, right? You're changing from a visitor to a study, meaning you want to stay in Canada for more than 6 months, innit? So you need to now change. You need to actually do your medicals. You don't need the medicals until you're about to apply for the study permit, by the way. But you need to have done your medicals too. I mean, your Canada medicals, go and pass your medical exam. And you can do your medicals actually right here in Canada. I will do another video on that. You need your passport. You need to have a valid passport. You need to have your proof that you've done your prerequisite or short course. Remember, the short course ought to be connected to the full-time program. It cannot be isolated. Some of you want to go and do short course in school A, and then you want to go and use the short course to get admission in school B. It doesn't work like that. It ought to be coming from the same school. So you have your short course done. You've done your medicals. You have your passport. What next? You need to have that full-time admission offer from that same school you did a short course. And you need to have the almighty document called POF, Proof of Funds. The Proof of Funds requirement for somebody who is changing from a visitor visa to a study permit using the short course route is the same as the Proof of Funds for anybody else applying from a different country outside of Canada to come and study in Canada. That said, it means you need to show that you have enough money for the 1 year school fees, that school course you are going to do. And you also need to have enough money for your living expenses. You remember the new requirement for living expenses in Canada for 1 year? 20,635 Canadian dollars. So you need to have that living expenses. And you also need to have the money for your school fees too for 1 year. So when you put that together, that's give or take close to 40,000 Canadian dollars. In short, you need to provide the financial documents to the visa officer to kind of show the officer that even though you are in Canada on a visitor visa, you have the money to actually take care of your school if they give you the visa to go and study. Money in a bank account. It could be your bank account. It could be your sponsor's bank account. It could be a relative. It could be your uncle, your mom, so long as the person has undertaken to sponsor you. At least you need to show that financial resources that you want to. So it's not an easy walk in a park where you just come in and then you did your short course and then you want the visa. No. If you don't have the proof of funds to study that 1 year program the school gave you after you did a short course, you ain't going to get your visa most likely. If you don't also, have enough money for your living expenses, as per the new living expenses posted by the IRCC, that you have enough money to actually cover $20,635 of your living costs, your food, your accommodation and stuff, you most likely will not probably get a visa. So please, the summary of all of this is that indeed there are some short courses that are cheaper, that are affordable. If you can do your own research, go ahead and do it. Those of you who may reach out to me, I'll be more than kind to actually share with you. But I'm not going to just share the information publicly. You know why? Because I know many of you are going to abuse it. Many of you are going to send useless messages. Hello, my name is Kofi Baboni. I want Canada visa. Can you help me? Hello, my name is Adjoa. I want truck driving job. Can you help me? Is that what I said in the video? Make I can't put you for so that you guys go embarrass me like you have been doing. No. Only serious people are going to be getting such information. Backdoor. See what I mean? Yeah. Backdoor. Born and here. And those of you who are serious, in the next 1 or 2, 3 months, you come back and say, Choco, we've been able to change our status. You know what I mean? But that said, if you also know how to actually go around and get your information, I encourage you to actually go ahead and do that and use that information to change your status. All right. God bless you and thanks for watching. Remember, the promo code is right there on the screen. Can you guys see it? I imagine you guys can see. I want to make sure that it's actually visible. So let me go on. Since this video is actually live, let me make sure I can see it myself. All right. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see the promo code well. Can you guys see it good? Can you guys see it good? Yeah, I think it's showing. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. So that is it, guys. The promo code is right on your screen as we speak right now. Please feel free to use it. Please use it. Chokor, Chorkor. No, don't spell it wrong. Those of you who have been spelling my names wrong. Choco, Milo. Today you go see. It no be $15 what you want. Go type Choco and see whether you get that. If you like, go and type Choco Milo and see whether you get the $15. You go learn to spell the name right today. Don't be so. All right. If you have a question, you can also post your question. I'm actually tracking this on my on live right now. This video is available across my platform. So drop your questions there. Let me see if there is any question regarding what I just said there. So yes, you can find a short course for as low as maybe $2,000. I personally think anything from $4,000, $5,000 for a prerequisite is too much money. If you have the money and it's not a problem, you can go ahead and do it. Otherwise, there are cheaper ones out there, legit. And I know people who have done it and they all got their visa. So yeah, I only give something that I know has worked for somebody cheap. All right. Yeah. So that is it there. That is it there. Okay. Now, the next, let me see if there are questions coming. Good. Let me see if there are questions coming. Yeah. The same school you do the short course should be the same school that gives you the full-time admission of our letter of acceptance for you to apply for your visa. All right. Now, when it gets to the visa application stage as well, I would not recommend that you do it yourself just because it's a very technical application. When I say technical, in terms of like, you know, my recommendation is that you use an immigration consultant. And I'm fortunate to know 1 or 2 immigration consultants out there who are really good at doing this kind of applications. When it gets to that stage, I may just refer you and say, go to them. You know what I mean? They are not even paying me a penny for it. I'm just sending them the traffic. Yeah. So if you're an immigration consultant and you think that they're really good at this stuff and you want to work with me, reach out to me and let's see how best we can also send you some good traffic. You have to show me proof that you actually have done it for people and they've all secured their study permits through the same route. And I'll be more than happy to look at the opportunity. Otherwise, I know 1 or 2 immigration consultants. One of them is actually a Nigerian, a woman. She's extremely good. When I say really good, like all the files she touched, they all got their approvals. You know what I mean? So these are the kind of contacts that I really want to share out there. I'll be more than happy to pass that contact to you when you're almost finishing your short course. Tag your friends who are on a visitor's visa. As we speak right now, the reality is that majority of people who came on visitor's visa and they listen to their agents and the agents said there will be a job waiting for you. There'll be somebody. Many of you are by now stranded. You've seen the realities here. It was not as easy. Now, this is not to say that people have not come with a visitor's visa and have changed it to maybe work permit. There are some people who came on a visitor's visa and they've been fortunate to change it to a work permit, but it's not been easy. What they don't tell you is the cost at which it came. Some of them had to pay ridiculous illegal monies to actually get those work permits. we're talking about as high as 20,000, 25,000 Canadian dollars, illegal money. When I say illegal, money is that if the IRCC find out, they will jail both you or they will ban you or jail. That is serious. And me, I don't deal in those kind of areas. You know what I mean? That is why I don't even talk about this, because I know these things, people are selling them. And it's illegal, by the way. We call it LMI fraud. People are paying, just like the way they are doing it in UK. You see how they sell the UK jobs visa and what skill worker visa, blah, 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 care worker job. That's basically what I'm saying there. People are doing here. So if you come here and you have all your hopes on job, visitor visa to job, I hope it works for you. But if it doesn't work for you and you stay here for 3-4 months, nobody, especially around this time where the sunlight is very low, we don't have a lot of sunlight out there, the depression we will get, I don't know what kind of movie or TV show we can create without depression. It's serious. So you need to be very strategic. If you are trying the one option, which is visitor to work, visitor to LMI, visitor to work, and it's not working, change your game plan. Some people will use the visitor and go to school. Some will be fortunate enough to get the LMI work, but it's not easy. That's a reality. Well, you can choose not to listen to my opinion because I'm not an expert. You can choose not to, but when you experience it, you come looking for me and you see my face right here watching you like this. We live in a country, we know it. Only a few people are able to, but those ones, they may not even tell you how they did it, because they are some of them are shy to tell you they pay 30,000 or 25 illegal money, which goes to somebody's pocket. They won't tell you. So me, I can't do money. Why I no go do some short course 2K and then get my admission and use my bank statement and go school and get my work permit on top and still work as a student and have a clear path to. You know what I mean? It's your choice, by the way. It's your choice. It's just my opinion. Just what it is. Just that I've seen people go through all kinds of stress. Just because when you ask them, what was your strategy? I want LMIA job. So if the LMIA job doesn't work, what is your next strategy? Zero. No you have no other plan. When the whole thing falls, it falls apart. But this visitor visa thing only works for those who know clearly what plans will work for them. And I am a person who talks about multiple plans, not just plan A, plan B too, not just plan B, plan C. So that if your dual intent of plan A doesn't work, what is your other plan? Some people today kind of go chop a draw, all right, where they want to go work. If they work for you, great. If you don't work, what be your other plan? So what I mean, this visitor visa thing, it requires a lot, especially if you know you have no relative in Canada, you have nobody, you are just by yourself. You are just by yourself. You need a lot of wisdom to know how to kind of navigate. Else, you blow all your money, you spend your money on hotel, you spend your money on what? If you are not careful, some of our own brother, Charlie. Recently, I heard that even to just get an immigration lawyer to represent some people for what? A draw the asylum. Some of our own brothers are selling the immigration contact. Can you imagine that? So the evil at the level of the level of greed in the black man, sometimes I don't understand. So your brother came here on a visitor's visa. He needs an immigration lawyer to represent him for his asylum case. And then he's asking you, who is already in Canada, to help him get some contact. Okay, you have a contact of an immigration lawyer, but you want him to pay you $300 or $400 before you release a contact. A contact that he could have gotten on Google. But because he doesn't know how to get it, you who is here and you have become a broker. You know broker. The schools with me, I know where they do short course. I know they charge anybody $1 to give contact to you. I know they do that. Nobody can even come out here and say that Choco took 1 penny from me to connect me to a school. I don't do that stuff. And I'm not telling you to also go and do what I'm doing. But I'm just ashamed that when people are vulnerable like this, we have to just manipulate situations and get money out of them. I met a Kenyan, and the Kenyan guy said, look, one of the brothers here, I was begging him to just connect me to an immigration lawyer. He said he would take me $300 to connect me. I said, how? How? You want to take $300 to connect the person? How? Anyway, Choco Millionaire, share this video, like it, drop your comments as well. Hit the like button, use your emojis there. Drop your comments and let me know what you think about it. Otherwise, the serious ones among you who need to change from a visitor's visa to a study permit, and you heard what I said, you are. So if you manage to get in touch with me and I ask you questions, what do you have for this? What do you have? And you don't have it, I won't even respond. Because I don't want you to waste my time, and I don't want you to also waste your time. See what I mean? The same way I also came out and said, thankfully, I have found a couple of dealerships around that are all providing financing to people who want to buy cars on financing. And then I gave a criteria. If you have a good immigration status, if you have a good credit score, if you have a job offer, if you have a valid driver's license, blah, 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 you can reach out if you need to. Many of you reach out, and I've connected you. Did I take a penny from you? No, I connected you, so. But in order for you not to go and waste that person's time, I have to make sure that I'm checking with you to make sure that you are the right person. Because some of you have, like, some of you contacted me, you have zero credit, you just showed up in Canada, you have nothing. How do I connect you to the dealership? You are going to waste your time now. So sometimes this is why I actually want to connect with people. People actually reach out to me, and I have to tell them, no, unfortunately, you don't qualify. So instead of me to give you the person's contact and go and waste their time, I have to make sure that I screen some of you and filter out the, you know what I mean, the apples from the distance. Because some people don't pay attention. And that opportunity is still there. Those of you who are already in Canada, you have your documents, blah, 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 whether a student visa or work permit or PR or whatever it is, or even you are a refugee, a protected person. But so long as you have your work permit, so long as you have a job, so long as you have a driver's license, so long as, and you think, notice I'm putting emphasis here, and you think you want a car on finance, and this is for you. Now, I am not trying to tell you to go and buy a car on finance. I'm saying if you need to, it's your responsibility to determine if you need to. Some of you need it. Some of y'all need it. You need a car to do your Uber. Some of you need a car to do your DoorDash, your skip the dish, and your whatever side hustles. But you don't know how, or you may not even have the money. Zero down payment. Some dealerships can give you that. Of course, it's financing, so it comes at an interest rate. The interest rate is still better than what we have back home, by the way. But it's not, there is no pressure. If you don't need it, don't contact. Simple as that. Don't contact. If you don't need it, don't reach out. It's only for those who need it. If you don't need it, don't reach out. Nobody needs you. But if you need it and you feel that, oh, let me reach out to Choco to hook me up, I will be happy to do that. But if you ain't got no credit, in other words, you don't have no credit in Canada, you have no job, you just showed up, you came yesterday, today, don't bother calling. If you contact, I won't even respond. I've said it, I won't respond. Only those who understand what I said can reach out. And I'm happy to say that some of you have already gotten through some of the dealerships that I connected with, and you have already gotten your cars. In fact, one gentleman picked his car up on Monday. I put him through the dealership last week. He picked up his car on Monday, 2024. Brand new car, 2024. Picked it up on Monday. And it's on financing. You have a couple of years to pay it off. So if you are the type who is not a financing person, you don't like credit, you like buying everything on cash, this is probably not for you. Unless you want to contact the dealership to go and pay outright. You can also do that, that's possible. But this is mostly for people who don't want to pay anything out of their pocket, but get a car and then start using it, you can go for it. You know what I mean? There is no pressure. That's the bottom line of what I'm saying. There is no pressure, only those who need you. My name is Choco Millionaire. If you're looking for my PA's contact, remember it's in the bio. If you don't know bio, you go know biology. If you don't know biology, you go know bio. It's in the bio. You go find them in the bio. If you don't find it, look for somebody to help you to find it. Choco Millionaire right here. Peace. Love you guys. So remember, it's all about AFS, all right? Feel me? It's about AFS. Have you downloaded the app? Let me know. Share your experiences. How is it going so far? Have you been cleared? Does the verification team verified you, sent you email that you're good to go? If yes, please go ahead and use AFS. Support an African brand. Africa to the world. Africa to the world. Money transfer worldwide. Money on your wallet. Send money from US to Canada, Canada to US. Very soon you'll be able to send money within Africa and different places. They are working on something. I don't want to get ahead of the game, but I know what these guys are cooking is something beautiful. Thank you so much for supporting. Have a good day. Bye.